What up, YouTube? Working on wands outside, propping them up to dry on the inside once they're dry enough. I am not having a good Monday. I don't want to get into it. It is what it is. I want to say this is going to be my last video for a while. I'll still be on YouTube commenting and liking videos, but this is going to be my last video for a while. Don't worry about it, Richie writes. I owe somebody $50, and that's not going to be hard to come by. I keep making wands, and I'll get my account refilled. Next couple of days, even a couple of months, there's going to be less booze and less DoorDash, and just getting my shit done and making it happen. You're not going to see me pulling out my gun to show it off on YouTube. It's a long story, YouTube, and I don't want to get into it on camera. It's just your boy Cobra is struggling as usual, but it'll get better. I'll focus less on making videos and more on making wands. I'm sorry it exhumed, but I need to make money from my internet. I owe a friend $50. I gotta pay my electric. I got bills to pay, and I like doing YouTube videos, but sometimes you just gotta take a break and be like, you know what? And this is just a personal choice that has nothing to do with anything. This is just a personal choice. I'm eternally grateful that Susie hasn't termed my account for stupid shit. Right now, I'm just choosing to focus on the wands and making my music, because YouTube ain't necessarily paying the bills. You know what I'm saying? I like doing YouTube videos, but it's not making the money I thought I was going to make. And it's more than just making the money. Like, I do YouTube videos because I enjoy entertaining my fans, catching up with, Exhumed Visions and Gang and Deathbed Tapes and all my moderators and all my true fans. Just seeing how their day's going. It's cool how I can interact with people. But right now, I'm in a position where this just feels like the right decision. Looking back on it now, I could have spent less money on the booze and more money on paying that $50 off. And speaking of beer, look at what we got here. We got ourselves a 12-pack of Bud Light Seltzer Retro Summer Tie-Dye Limited Edition. 3 new flavors of seltzer: cherry, lime, blue raspberry, and summer ice. Cool, cold, refreshing Bud Light Seltzer Ice. Not a sponsor. So we're going to try all 3 of these flavors individually and see which one we like the most, or at least which one I like. And we're going to take all 3 goddamn flavors and then mix them all into the same goddamn horn. Can all 3 flavors fit? We'll do a big-ass drink combo with all 3 flavors just for the fans. We're going to mix some Bud Light seltzers. That's all 3 flavors mixed together in one drinking horn. Yes. That's what's up, YouTube. On a side note, would I recommend this Bud Light Seltzer Retro Summer The dye pack for tie-dye goodness. Yes. This, that's pretty tasty, dude. I got like 3 left. I will say this. In life, we are throwing curveballs, and all we can do is make the best of the situation. Ever since my YouTube channel got demonetized, it's been tough, but I've been hanging in there. Last couple of days, people have been donating money, and I should have used that to pay off the $50 that I owe instead of buying booze and ordering DoorDash. But I got carried away with it. I got caught up in the glamour and glitz of it all, I guess. So even if I don't get that money, I'll get that paid off with my next batch of wands. Like, my account is already in the negative for like $30-$40. So, and it gets to a point where you start self-reflecting and you're like, what am I doing with my life right now? And if it's not the best situation I could be presenting myself with, and I say to myself, I could do better, then I'm going to do better. No, I'm being sincere, YouTube. I don't want drama in my life. In fact, I live my life to the best of my abilities. Even if trolls don't find out where I work, they find out eventually, and that's just, it's shit, because I'll have like a YouTube fan who talks to his buddy and says, oh, I saw Cobra working at such and such place. And then word spreads throughout the entire internet just off that alone. And that's how the trolls found out about my last job. No, believe me, I've already gotten lectured by my dad for having my account in the negative. And it just gets to the point where it's like, I could do better for myself.
But we've invited Clint Saunders here. He's the director of Dakota College at Botano's photography program and has a long career in photography. So, Clint, please tell us about yourself and your photography experience and teach us how to take better photos for social media.
I'm going to teach you in 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
We have 11 classes at Botano, but I'm going to teach you in 10 minutes.
I'm not going to ask for anyone's help. This is just something I got to do on my own, Let's just, for all intents and purposes, say that this Monday was not my best of Mondays. I dealt with some shit earlier that I would rather not discuss on YouTube. But I think the break from YouTube will be good for me. And it'll be better for the people, the wrong people for the right reasons kind of thing, I guess. No, I'm not asking anyone for money. But if you do donate to my PayPal, it's greatly appreciated. More than you'll ever know. What happened to my knuckles? I punched my desk drawer in frustration earlier because I was going through some shit. I will say this, though. My trolls are the biggest cocksuckers on the planet. And I hope karma has mercy on their soul when they get what's coming to them, because I'm not going to be the one to deliver it. I highly doubt that's the real George Lucas. Now, I've had a pretty rough Monday, but all things considered, it could be worse. I'm not going to disclose what happened. Everything's kosher for the most part for now, anyways. So it is what it is. But yeah, I want to take a break from making YouTube videos. You know, and I've made a couple of pretty sweet videos the last couple of what Terrence Pop talked about being able to disassemble and reassemble and vice versa, being able to take a gun that's been disassembled and reassemble it blindfold. So me trying to be on subject with the video, like, oh hey, look, this is what I got. Fucking, I love my double barrel shotgun. That's my bad company, man. That's my sexy. Ever since I was a kid, double barrel shotguns have always been my favorites. And I've wanted to own one for ages, but of course my parents are like any concerned parent, regardless if you have autism or not. Like, I don't feel comfortable, and it's just like, shut the fuck. This is for home defense and plinking on the range. I say Americans should be allowed to own AR-15s, but you should have to be 21 and up to buy an AR-15 just because it shoots a pistol cartridge. No bump fire stocks. Fucking double barrel 12 gauge Stoger shotgun with a shotgun Connecticut sling and some black and green zip ties to tie it to the barrel. I don't want to take a break from making YouTube videos, but right now my gut is just telling me that this is the right decision to make. My gut is telling me to take a break from YouTube videos and just make wands. That's what my gut is telling me. My gut instinct has never been wrong, to be honest. I want to focus more on winning the lottery, building my dream house, and making my wands. Because YouTube just, it's fun. I like making YouTube videos. There are a lot of people who are famous who watch my videos, and there are a lot of regulars who watch my videos who aren't famous, but they still mean a lot, regardless of how famous they are. And I appreciate every motherfucker that supports my videos. You have no idea, YouTube. Now, I ordered a pizza earlier from Little Caesars. The main topping is bacon. And we got bacon and onions on a stuffed crust pizza with mozzarella cheese. And I asked for 2 cups of garlic butter, but they gave me 3. And I'll admit, sometimes I refuse to follow the rules. That's my bad. I gotta work on that. However, and this is not me making excuses, but when people around me break the same rules and get away with it, and no one calls them out for their shit, it's completely unfair. I'm like, if I'm expected to follow the same rules, and so is everybody else. That's what everyone tells me when I do it, is quit making excuses, Josh. Everyone's expected to follow the same rules as you are, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. 440 people watching you now, Cobra. Yeah, I've seen that punk rock. Right now we got 433 people. And like I said, I do appreciate everyone supporting me on YouTube. You have no idea. Like the whole KingCobraJFS, it's a thing now. People recognize me around town. They're like, oh, that's King Cobra, you know what I'm saying? And it's pretty sweet. However, you know what I'm saying? It's good to take a break from one source and just work on something else for a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? Fucking drink a little bit less alcohol, fucking pay my bills, and focus on making that money. And that's where it's at. Getting pissed off and angry because it doesn't work like you thought it would isn't going to do you any good. Well, that's what I like to see. I want to go ahead and transfer that. I made some, I'm not going to go into details. We'll get it figured out. That's big time support on my PayPal. I appreciate it. That'll help me get started in the right direction. Don't worry about how much money I made in my PayPal. It's really none of your business. I refuse to give up, YouTube. I'm going to keep going no matter what it takes. Anyways, fam, I'll catch you later.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Clint.
Yeah, thanks for letting me.
And I'll make sure that you see the comments that were left. I'll email them to you.
Tell Clint to get a haircut.